guys, welcome back to my channel. The Jim Dunn 5-miler was last Friday, and it was much hotter than I expected it to be. It was around 80 some degrees. I felt very dehydrated, and the course was actually longer than we all thought it was. Race officials confirmed the race distance was more around 5.2 to 5.25 miles. With the exception of the first quarter of a mile, I ran the entire race by myself, which made it more taxing for me. Despite that obstacle, I managed to keep a relatively consistent pace with the exception of the hill coming out of the woods.
Nice run, nice run. You look like you know what you're doing. Let's go.
Right, yeah, right.
Post-race beer. Cheers, woo!
All competitors received complimentary beer after the race. Let me tell you, that was quite a motivation for me as I was trying to run hard in that heat.
I've got women 35 to 39 and Lemal-Stefanovich. Women 40 to 40.
After the race, we headed to a very popular spot downtown called Escobar's, where we had some pizza and drinks to celebrate. Aside from winning my age group, I was the 4th overall female.
I earned this second glass of wine. Cheers.
Here's my award for being the first in my age group. Not that I need another wine glass. It was also unbearably humid. When I was about 15 minutes away from race time, I realized I was feeling very parched. My throat and my mouth were so dry, but I could not find any way to get water because there was no water around the area. My husband had already brought my stuff up to the car. I did not have my phone to call him, so I just had to suck it up and realize that you're going to start the race feeling dehydrated. You're not going to be 100%. You just have to do your best at this point. When I got started, I was by myself within probably the first quarter of a mile. There was no one around me. It was literally several people in front of me, myself, and then everyone else way behind me. It made it very difficult, especially when I got to the woods and was hoping that I could get water before entering the woods, before the turnaround point. No one was out to give water, but by the time I came back up out of the woods and saw that they still weren't handing out water, I realized I would have to take that initiative to get water myself. At that point, I knew it was a very dire need. I was so tempted to just stop and grab the water and stand there and drink it, but I thought, nope, that's going to add on time. Grab it off the table, even if you're a little bit slower for those few seconds grabbing it and drinking it, do it. You need it to survive. Once I grabbed the water, I took maybe 2 or 3 swigs. I doused water over my head, and then I started up again. Being by myself for the vast majority of the race was very, very difficult. Last year, I had people around me almost the entire time, so that helped push me. When you're running alone and it's very, very hot like it was tonight, it's just difficult. Once I realized I was going to be alone and I would have no one pushing me, I just decided to look at it as a tempo effort. I was definitely feeling tired, but I will say I did recover quickly. Within a minute of finishing, I was fine, and I realized that this was not a complete lost cause today. Even though I didn't run as fast as I was hoping I would run, I did get a good effort in. I got good in speed work, and this will make me even more fit and prepared for the great race in Pittsburgh. That's my target race before I go out and do my first half marathon in several years. So I have to be thankful that I just took the time out of my week to do this race. And look at who decided to join me while I made this video. You are the best boy in the world, honey. So sweet. The day after the race, I took the day off because we had a WVU home football game and we had company in town. On Sunday, after our company left, I went into the Arboretum, which has quite a rocky terrain compared to what it used to be like 20 plus years ago, that forced me to slow down and just log the time and not necessarily care about pace. Recovery days need to be slower because if you're not recovering on your easier days, then you're not prepared for harder efforts. After my run, we took Dutton for a walk in the evening. We're still not at a point where he's ready to run with me yet, but I'm hoping within the month, as we continue putting in the miles, he'll be prepared for it. It's now Monday afternoon, the 9th of September. Usually this would be a day I would do speed work, but since I had that race on Friday, I'm going to do a shorter long run. My long run today will be 90 minutes, but at easy effort. I really don't want to go much faster than 9-minute pace. If I run slower than 9, I think I would not even mind that whatsoever. I really just need to recover because I'm going to turn around on Thursday and do a fartlek workout. I need to make sure that I am prepared for that. So, take you guys along with me. It's a nice cool day. The temperature is only 73, but it feels like a very cool 73. I'm looking forward to it. Definitely need this. This is good for workouts that are at least, I believe, 90 minutes in length. When you go fast, your gut goes slow. After exercising for 90 minutes or more, your body needs extra help absorbing water. This is why I'm going to take in this Nun during sweat endurance versus my usual Nun tablets. What's nice about this container too is if you're only using it once a week for long runs, this will last you quite a while. I believe I bought this back in May. It's now September and I still have probably at least 2 to 3 more uses out of this. So the last part of my run got a little bit distracting for me. I was about half hour left into my run and Massage Envy called me because they wanted to see if I could make my appointment tonight. I was thinking to myself, what? My appointment's on Wednesday at 8:30. Then I started to freak out that maybe they had written down the wrong date, scheduled me for the wrong day at the wrong time. When I stopped in my car to get my water, I was able to clear it up with someone. It was a mistake on their end, thankfully, because I'll tell you what, my legs are really beat up right now. I desperately need that massage. It's been about a month. Thank you for joining me for this video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and check back again next week for more content. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.